introduce yourself. Go on.
Well, my name is Alex. The broadcast is.
Hello back, Alex.
Hello
and how
again.
are you?
Well, this is interesting. This is very interesting because Roger seems to have started the show without him in it, and he couldn't actually hear any of us. If anyone is watching the show and would like to, can you cover for me? Is what Roger's now saying. Well, that'll be an interesting cover. Rog, because neither of us actually know.
You look kind of similar. It'll be all right.
Well, I mean, he's got a beard, so you know.
Did you ever have a beard?
I did until recently. But
I thought you did.
Yeah, I'm slightly concerned since I've shaved that it makes me look like Matt Hancock. So.
You definitely look younger.
Thank you. I'll take that. Is he back? He's back. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You. Yes. Hey!
Right. I don't think any of my equipment's working.
That's good.
Don't worry, Rog. We just need you. You do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Let's just see if this works because this will help. I have lost my green screen and everything. So it's called technical glitches. I've tried Firefox, Chrome, and Edge, and none of it's working.
Oh dear.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me, but I can't now hear you.
Okay, that's bad.
So why can't I? Oh,
bad.
I know why. Hang on. I want to go that for that, and I want to go that.
Oh, you get the feeling all's not going to plan.
Where's Benny?
Well, we can't even get Roger in at the minute, so I think the third guest is not looking very.
Whoa.
Oh, there's Benny.
Hi,
Hi, Benny. What a great time for you to join us.
We're co-hosting. And
hello, and welcome to Benny Shakes It Up Again.
There we go. He's back.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was all working perfect until you two joined at the same time.
No, that old chestnut. I know it'd be our fault.
Anyway, you'll have to bear with me a second because, and you'll have to excuse my nasty green screen behind me. But tough, I am actually online now and you can hear me. We won't have any rim shots tonight, I don't think. Actually, can you hear this? No. Yeah. Won't have any rim shots tonight.
Oh dear.
Which may be a good thing. So, and if you just bear with me, I need to, because I've done a full system restart. So everything's. So, just introduce yourself, Alex.
Okay. Hello. I'm Alex Lehman with a functioning camera and microphone. Headphones are working as well. And actually, I do. If it makes you feel less bad, Roger, I do have a green screen I could put up behind me that I don't use, just so we've got a bit of a motif going on. So, hang on, I'll sort that out.
Oh my days. Okay. In the meantime, I'm Tej. Well, Grandma Tej today because I'm really cold, and I've got my chamomile and my blankie, and I'm ready to talk news. Jeez, I'm shouting. Can't tell. There we go.
So, I do apologise about that appearing. That was a bit. Is this I don't feel left out, Alex?
Yeah. No, it looks like you just pulled the curtain along.
Well, that wasn't the smoothest of intros to my shows. Anyway, Benny, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I am Benny Shakes. Benny Shakes.
Oh, I like it. I like Benny.
I'm actually going to blame Benny because I think he jinxed it by me agreeing to him being 5 minutes late onto my show. Yeah. But you're here now. And you're welcome, very welcome to all of you.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
welcome. Let me do my intro first. Welcome to Blue Suede News. We'll be reviewing the news of the last 7 days, all the good, the bad, and the utterly stupid. So these are my 3 guests who have introduced themselves already. We seem to be going slightly out of sync. So let's get my branding on. I can do this. We have been heard on the radio, right?
Yay.
Not once, not twice, but 3 times in 3 weeks. This show has been mentioned on BBC Radio Derby.
Cool.
So the last time was by Alex. Thank you very much. So anyway, we'll move straight on to the first round.
What's the story? Morning Glory.
That's still working, at least.
Yeah, that's still working. We're cooking on gas now. So anyway, the story of the week, I think, is the announcement of what's going to happen once we come out of lockdown on the 2nd of December. And I thought I'd recycle a joke I did back in August, because I think it's still topical. You know, normally when you do these jokes, they become topical for about 2 or 3 days, 4 if you're lucky. But this one was done back in August. So we'll go to Alex first. What do you think of what's happening, where we're coming out of lockdown, and anything to do with that?
Great. Is your PowerPoint stopped working now? Oh, there we go. It's back. Hang on. I've stopped working.
No, you're still there.
Am I? Can you still hear me? There we
Yes.
go. Good. Good.
It makes me wonder if it's StreamYard's having issues today.
Well, it does make you wonder. Well, I'll carry on. God knows how much of this I'm going to get out, but yeah, I honestly didn't notice that much of a difference with this lockdown, other than the fact I couldn't go to Primark. That was about it. So
yeah, it's a bit sad, Alex, when you say, you know, you couldn't go to Primark.
Yeah, that was closed. It's going to be opening again on the 2nd. So apparently Primark is the epitome of hygiene, but a pub in Derbyshire isn't. So yeah,
Okay.
I've given up trying to put any logic to what the hell's been going on this year. It's like we've been going further and further down a rabbit hole of you reading your news app going, what? I was like, I've got news for you, Boris. You can't just finish one of these ridiculous press conferences that don't make sense by going, it couldn't be clearer. You can't say that at the end of absolute bollocks and expect people to go, oh, actually, he's right. Now he said it couldn't be clearer. Yeah, it's absolutely clear.
I hate to say this, Alex. When you said it couldn't be clearer then, you sounded just like Al Grant.
That's a good thing.
I don't know.
I'm going to say because he's normally watching. So
Yeah. Anyway, Tej,
Hi.
have you got any views on the tier system that we're going into once we come out of lockdown? Is there any difference?
I think I saw a meme. Oh, what was it now? It was really, I can't remember now, but it was basically, oh yeah, it just made me laugh. Probably won't make anyone laugh. It was when one of the Big Brother contestants came out of the house and then she just came out to booing. And it was just going from one shit place to another shit place. So that made me chuckle. Meh. Are we talking about the whole like 3 households mixing at Christmas as well?
No, we're not. We're not. That's later in the show.
Oh, okay, sorry, overstepping it. The whole tier system. I mean, aren't we all 2 or 3? But then it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah. Well, there's only 3 places in tier 1. There's 3 places where the football teams can have 4,000 people in their stadium. That is Cornwall, Isle of Wight, or the Scilly Islands. Have they got
And
football
all of them
teams that
put
can attract
together.
4,000 people into their
Yeah.
stadiums?
And the population of them added
Yeah.
together is 4,000.
Anyway, Benny, what are your views on the week's proceedings?
I'll say it, I've been saying it all week. Us coming out of lockdown, you might as well give everyone a gun and get
So
fair enough.
It's true. It's like Alex. Don't go on the rails, but you're allowed tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
right. So anyway,
That got dark really quickly.
that did get dark really quick. Anyway, a couple of bits which I wrote down for this. I forgot to introduce the round properly because I was going to call this. Yeah, once we know the round title, but I was going to call this story "The Tears of a Clown."
Ah.
So read into that what you will. I'll probably be called a typical lefty comedian, like I normally am when I do things like this.
Which is funny because you're actually a fascist.
I'm not a fascist. I'm centre. So anyway, this joke which I did, I did it that way because I always appreciate a witty comment.
Ooh.
And if you heard that, that was a rim shot.
I heard that. I've got my Bluetooth speaker on in the background, so I could probably do them as well.
Yeah, well, I've now got. I thought if I play them loud, they'll probably go onto the microphone that I'm using. So anyway, let's move on to our second round.
Faking it.
Charming, was that you, Alex?
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, nailed it. Yeah.
Okay, in the Faking It round, I give a story to each of our contestants in turn, and all they have to do is decide whether it's fact or fake news. That's all you have to do.
Got it.
I'll come up with story number 1, which I think I'll do for Tej.
Oh.
Oh, let me get the screen on right. Okay.
Have you been stress drawing, Roger?
I have been stress drawing. 6-year-old has helped the police track a road driver. Police in West German city of Hamm are using drawings by a 6-year-old to trace a road driver who allegedly smashed through a road barrier.
There's a city called Ham.
There's a city called Hamm.
He's that pig from Toy Story, isn't he? Anyway.
Okay. If you want to know a little bit more detail, because I'm always willing to help people out here.
Yeah.
The children were waiting to cross the road when they witnessed the driver, a woman with short blonde hair. And this drawing depicts one of the witnesses to the incident looking shocked at the woman with blonde hair driving through the road barrier.
So I thought the baddie was the guy outside holding a gun. Does it involve?
No, that's a witness.
Right.
Maybe it's going along the Benny Shakes form of Harry come out of lockdown.
Yeah, like it's actually.
It does look like my drawing.
Anyway, Tej.
Right.
Fake news or factual news? And I gave the game away there because I accidentally clicked.
There was a visual clue there, a subtle visual clue. You might have picked up on it.
I think it's fake, just to play along.
Okay.
Oh no!
A brave choice.
Moving your cursor into the right position and you accidentally catch your video.
I was close.
This is not going well, this show, is it, for my technical abilities?
I think it's going brilliant. I'm enjoying every second.
I'm having a lot of fun. I mean, you're giving us a lot of material.
It is fact. Okay. So, Benny and Alex, who would like the next clue?
I let Alex go.
Okay, let's go for Alex then. Dog kennel satellite launched. A satellite that looks like a dog kennel has been launched from California into space. One of the satellite's key roles will be measuring sea levels.
Main thing that springs to mind is why. Why would a dog kennel measure sea levels?
It's not an actual dog kennel. It just looks like one.
I actually think they've launched it to give Leica somewhere to go in the evening.
Right. I sense
Leica
I've
was
not...
the first dog in space. If you aren't up on your spatial facts.
Okay. It really makes it funnier when you have to explain it.
I know.
Can I have a visual clue like Tej had? In other words, the answer.
No.
Oh. I'm gonna say fake.
You're gonna say fake.
Oh,
It
no way.
Fact.
Bugger.
Okay.
Bugger.
I know you always like to beat me on these things, don't you?
But does it actually look like that?
Yeah, that's the actual picture. It's a mocked-up picture of the satellite, but that's what the satellite looks like.
So it's made of wood or cork. Like how does that survive?
All that's missing is like a couple of googly eyes on the side.
So, anyway, Benny, here's your clue
no
as
sense.
to what I'm going to be doing. Right? Powering homes from electric vehicles. A trial scheme is underway where people with electric vehicles, when they return home and are not going to use their vehicle again, can sell whatever electricity is left in the batteries back to the national grid at peak times. They can then recharge their vehicles at off-peak times and actually make money. Fact or fiction?
I would go with...
Shall I give you some more information?
Yeah, go on then.
The trial is being done by OVO. And, I do wonder what happens if you run out of milk when you've drained your car of power.
I would say fake.
You would say fake. Shall we see?
What on earth?
That's a factual story. I thought I'd just tease you all a little bit this week by giving you 3 true stories.
Bugger.
Absolutely absurd. We're not doing very well, are we?
Many ways.
Well, don't worry. You don't get points on this show because points on this show mean...
Fuck all!
Well done.
What he said.
So I don't nominate a winner. I do nominate a winner PRATT of the week when we go on to that round, but there isn't an overall winner of the show. So anyway, talking about the next round, let's run the title.
PRATT of the week. Great voiceover, amazing voiceover.
Yes, I wonder who it was.
Don't know,
It's
but
an
they
amazing
sound
voiceover,
so
that.
sexy.
Right. I'm particularly impressed with the donkey sound. So anyway, I'll put you all across there, and I'll introduce the first PRATT of the week. If I can... hang on.
It's PowerPoint.
It's PowerPoint.
Rog, you might as well just give us all your passwords and everything.
Okay, first PRATT of the week. It's not Charles Darwin. It's the library behind him. It's Cambridge University Library, and this is the PRATT of the week as nominated by Benny Shakes. And Benny, I will give you 60 seconds, starting now.
To do what? Oh, apparently these books have been stolen. They are Charles Doll's netbooks, books what he used to write in, and they've been stolen from this library. Yeah. Is that it? Yeah.
Oh, you've got another 20 seconds if you wanted to justify your reason for choosing the Prat of the Week.
Cool down because I only read the first bit.
Right.
Sorry.
They actually went missing 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And they've only just been reported as stolen.
Yeah. Yes.
So, anyway. Okay. So, that was Benny's Prat of the Week. Charles Darwin notebooks. 2 notebooks were misplaced sometime between November 1999 and January 2000. Right, they were out of the library in November 1999 to be photographed in a different part of the university. Then they haven't been seen since, and it was only January 2000 when people noticed they were missing. Right, and they've now searched the whole library to try and find them, and they've realised they're not in the library, so they've now reported them stolen to the police and put out a public appeal for the return of the notebooks. One of the notebooks contains the first drawing of his tree of life.
If I was the librarian, I would start looking for other work, because if there's ever going to be an advert to say that I can't do my fucking job, it's to say that I've just noticed some books are missing. How long? 20 years.
So, anyway, so that's Benny's Prat of the Week. Shall we move on to our next Prat of the Week? I would do if I could actually operate my system.
Alex thinks he's going to win.
Yes!
Right. This is Christmas easing of COVID. Easing of COVID. Christmas easing of COVID restrictions. And it's Alex Liam's Prat of the Week. To justify this, your 60 seconds starts now.
The Christmas easing of the COVID restrictions for 5 days. You can guarantee that everyone's going to obey the rules for those 5 days and the virus won't spread at all. God, no. So thank you, Prat of the Week, a.k.a. Christmas COVID restrictions, for many reasons. For A, making hospital beds in January harder to come across than a PS5. B, for giving the Tories a 2% boost in the opinion polls because of the headlines, Christmas has been saved. No, it hasn't. They couldn't save 50,000 people that have pegged it this year because of COVID. They haven't saved Christmas either. And also for C, I now have to mix with the knobheads I'm related to. I was looking forward to skipping that this year with a legitimate excuse for not hurting anyone's feelings. No, I was looking forward to being in on my own, eating a kilogram of matchmakers. So, yeah. Screw you. COVID restrictions.
I think Alex and Benny need to spend it together.
Yeah.
Right, so that was your 60 seconds. You'll notice this is a fake picture. I've photoshopped.
What? No.
I photoshopped it to
you didn't, Roger.
Look bit like a Christmas dinner. Now, the only thing I'd say on this is that, I think the people in the photo are faker than the other images.
I was about to say that does look better than that dog kennel. It's loads better than that dog kennel.
It's more believable, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, can you just imagine the 12 Days of Christmas song? On the 6th day of Christmas, what shall we do that day? Fuck all, as we're back in tier 3.
My kilogram of matchmakers plan. Just saying.
I love the little hat you put on Boris. Why did you choose purple?
It was just the hat that was available on Google.
I think Boris will have the same problem I have with Christmas cracker hats, in the fact that my head's too big. It's way too big. No Christmas cracker paper hat ever fits. Gets to about that part, so it's like there, and then we try and put it down, it rips.
Oh.
And the only thing that keeps it on my head is the sweat off my forehead.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Anyway, we'll move swiftly on to
that bombshell.
Next Prat of the Week, because we are doing a show here. So the next Pratt of the week is Amazon. Well, to just remove my branding so you can actually see. Do you like what I've done with the Amazon smiley face? I've turned it upside down.
Ah, yes, I do like that.
All right,
You're an unappreciated genius, Rog.
This is for Tej. You've got 60 seconds to justify why Amazon should be Pratt of the week.
So they apart from the whole PS5 fiasco, obviously, I just thought it was absolutely hilarious. Obviously, not for some people, because Alexa, Amazon's virtual assistant, is basically being accused of being racist. Because when it's been asked about the Holocaust and Israel and things, all such things, kind of Jewish, it's citing websites where people have just written what they want that has no citations, and it's just being really racist. And I think that's just hilarious that a virtual assistant is now got on the bandwagon and started being racist, and it's all Amazon's fault. So it's not doing very well. Although I just did read that it's given everybody a bonus. So I think they're just trying to overshadow all their shit stuff with something positive.
That's your 60 seconds up. I mean, the reason why I mocked this picture up is because they started delivering toasters instead of PlayStations at one point. So, yeah, the people who receive toasters instead of PlayStations are actually quite disappointed, because although Amazon's offered them a full refund, they can't actually buy one of the PlayStations from anywhere else. So anyway, it's not just Amazon who are bad at online, delivering things and doing what they're meant to be doing. Right, I had a really bad experience from Morrison's. Right, my online shop turned up an hour late. Not only did it turn up an hour late, they gave me 2 bags of shopping that weren't mine. They were slightly healthier than my normal bags of shopping, and I was very disappointed the next morning when I tried to do my bacon sandwich. That's what my bacon sandwich looked like.
Lovely.
Bit chewier.
Bit chewier, bit more potent, right? Very un-bacon-like. So, as you can imagine, I was slightly disappointed by Morrison's. I did complain and get my money back, and I was told I could keep the other shopping which I had, which contained lettuce, spring onions, strawberries, raspberries, more raspberries. Just to add to the strawberry and raspberry compliment, there was a strawberry and raspberry platter and a second strawberry raspberry platter. So
who did they mix your shopping up with? A rabbit?
I think so, or a vegan.
Yeah. With the spring onions, did you not try tomato sauce and black pepper? Just make it a bit more like a bacon sandwich.
We did end up, or my daughter cooked me a really nice meal the next day with some chicken, pancetta, and spring onion in a cream sauce with pasta. I've got to say, it was really, really nice.
Bacony. Have you checked the comments, Rog? Because we're being dissed.
I haven't.
Oh yeah, we've been.
Yeah. Surprise! Guess who?
Come on, tell me. I'm not looking. What's going on?
Right. Well, we'll put some comments on the screen. So, Katie never has problems when she's on. So we've.
Hi, Katie. There's my hubby.
Right.
Hi,
so your husband said hi. My friend Wayne says, sorry, if I can get that back on. Hey all, good to see you all. Thanks, Wayne. Nice to see you too. By the way, anyone who's watching, later in the show, we do have a round where we'll be discussing stories suggested by our viewers. So please suggest some stories. So Alexandra says hello. I'm hoping Alexandra will be joining us in a couple of weeks. So we'll be in touch, Alexandra. But I'm looking at the 11th of December if you're available. So
can't decline now.
Why is it the disabled person always gets blocked?
There we go.
There you go, Benny. I do apologise.
It's not just Alexa.
Yeah,
that's been
Benny,
discriminating. It's
you
PowerPoint
speak
as
up.
well.
It's not just Amazon adverts, it's your podcast as well.
So there you go. Are you feeling happier now?
Yes.
We've had Michael City Old Town. I'm late, just burned my bowl in the bag rice. Well, it's nice of you to join us, Michael. This is Michael Griffiths, who normally joins us on Facebook, has joined us on YouTube, and joined us on YouTube last week, but went off YouTube back to Facebook because apparently we're all blurred. So hopefully we're all in focus on YouTube this week. Oh, hi Lorraine. So nice of you to join us. Lovely for you to say hello. So we've had another hello from Nisha.
That's my sister.
I thought it might be. So nice
Why?
of you to join. And
Why could that not
Alexandra,
be Alex's sister?
I was just, I don't know. Could have been, I suppose.
Of the week. Thank you, love.
Yeah, Alexandra's realised how this show works. We are all Pratts.
Yeah.
So
It looks like I've got a
oh, and apparently, according to Michael, we are in focus tonight. Well, thank fuck for that because nothing else is working.
Good.
So anyway, we were on
Line?
on our Pratt of the week. We haven't finished Pratt of the week yet, have we?
Have we? Oh, right.
No. No, I need to just click the picture again. Hello? Has that worked for you?
No.
Well, my picture's bigger, so I've clearly won. Sorry, Alex.
Ah,
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Almost.
What is it about tonight that the technology is not working?
Alex, blame Alex.
It's
Yeah,
Alex's
blame me.
fault.
Yeah,
Blame me.
he's overpowering your technology with his. Look how much technology he's got in his picture.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. See?
Oh.
What the hell is that? Is that like a boombox?
It's my Bluetooth speaker that played the sad trombone noise really loud on earlier.
Yeah.
I really thought your room was longer. I know it's not.
No, it's all perspective. And this will blow your mind. This duck is actually really big. You know? But there, it just looks far away.
Fair enough. Anyway, Pratt of the week. Let's get back to the show, Alex.
Yeah,
I don't give a
Alex.
fuck about you, duck. So, right, who should it be? Should it be Cambridge Library? Should it be the Christmas lockdown rules? Or should it be Amazon?
Amazon.
This is so difficult.
Yeah,
This is so
Amazon.
difficult. You see, if you'd chosen Morrison's, Tej, I'd have been all on your side. Morrison's left me with spring onions for bacon butty.
Yeah, but online shopping's just unreliable anyway. I don't know what you were expecting, really.
Well, I bloody hate online shopping.
Exactly. You just got to brave the COVID for some bacon.
Anyway,
Just cut out the middleman. Go steal a pig.
Straight to a farm.
I'm alright when I go shopping because I shake it. Go away. So, yeah.
so you don't have any bacon on your farm then, do you, Benny?
No, we got rid of our pigs when I started. So, yeah.
Oh, so I can't come to you for me bacon if Morrison's fails.
No, but my friend's got a herd of cows. So
So we're okay for steak.
Yes.
Okay. Who should I choose? I'm not going to choose Amazon because it wasn't Morrison's. If it was Morrison's,
Oh,
you'd
my
have been a
days.
winner all the way. So I'm not going to choose Amazon. So it's between
You're not a
Cambridge
mind reader.
Library and
Jesus.
the Christmas lockdown rules. And I think the Christmas lockdown rules are idiotic. If we need to be in tier 3, they shouldn't be letting 3 households mix. You just know we're going to be in a full lockdown in January again because of that.
Yes.
So I'm afraid I'm not going to choose Cambridge Library, even though I think they were stupid, misplacing 2 notebooks and not realising they've been stolen for 20 years. So I'm going to choose the Christmas lockdown rules. Well done, Alex.
Woo!
Favoritism.
No, it isn't, because I made such a hash of this round when I was last on the show. It actually feels good to actually win it. So I was about a minute and a half over on my pitch as well. I'd written some brilliant stuff, but no, wouldn't let me carry on. But no, I've won it. Last.
I mean, I've got to say, what amazes me about this show is that I don't give out points because there isn't an overall show winner. Because points on this show mean
fuck all.
Woo.
It's not a catchphrase if only I do it.
I know. Let's try again. Points
That's why he won. That's why he won.
Fuck all.
Once more. This will be the killer, right? Once more.
I'm just protesting now.
No, you go wait for the feed line, Benny. Go wait for the feed line.
It's a bit premature.
Points on. If only I was doing a podcast, that could be the name for the podcast.
I just laughed so hard, my ribs hurt now. Ow.
Oh,
You got me.
I'm insistent on
I'll
ruining
tell you
it.
what, Alex, I'll tell you what.
Insistent.
Let's not. We'll do the punchline later in the show.
Okay.
Well, can you just read the punchline in the
not
voice,
yet, Benny. Save
in
it.
the voice,
Save it.
in the voice of Sean Bean.
Okay.
If
All
you
right,
can just
will
do that now.
What? Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
There you go.
And what do points make?
Fuck all. Fuck all.
Oh, that's right, Benny.
Fuck all.
That's right.
Fuck all.
We can just do this for the remaining 20 minutes. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah. Anyway.
No singing.
Yeah, no singing. The last time me and Benny sang on a live stream, we got kicked off for copyright infringement because we were that good.
I've just been asked to put the name of the comedians on the screen by somebody who wants to know who you are. Why the hell they want to know who you are, I do not know. But there you go. So, and just to prove I'm not making it up, there you go.
See, I'm blocked again.
You see, thing is, Wayne, if you joined us from the start, you'd have heard us introduce. Well, the comedians introduced themselves, but
the first 2 minutes of this show were a real roller coaster.
Now, Wayne.
Yeah.
I came
Wayne.
and I'm like, I'm here.
So, and just before I go any further, the one thing I will say, I've been saying this every single week, is that we do have a PayPal Me. If you can all point to the PayPal Me, which is harder than it.
To the window, to the wall.
Right. If you enjoy the show, by all means, leave us a tip on PayPal Me. So,
just the tip.
Yeah, I mean, this is the 4th show of the. It's the 4th show of the month, and a little tip towards our comedians wouldn't go
towards Roger's technical.
And I need it. I need tips. It's all gonna
Roger
go...
needs to upgrade. He's got 2 dinosaurs peddling this live stream, like the Flintstones.
So anyway, that's the reminder for the PayPal Me. I will put that on the screen before the end of the night.
Oh, that was over Benny as well. Poor Benny.
It's all right, I'm used to it. It's like being in Amazon.
Okay, and we'll move on to the next round.
The good, the bad, and the utterly stupid.
This voice needs work.
Yeah. It's a tad lacklustre. So.
We've had no comments of Al Grant tonight, so we could say whatever we want about Al Grant tonight.
That's
He
worrying.
He may watch on YouTube later or something like that. So anyway, it's nice that, as per usual, I mentioned earlier in the show that people could suggest news stories we could discuss as a panel, and we've had no suggestions whatsoever.
What? You mean something's going wrong on this show?
Yeah. So, well, this is normal. In the last 4 weeks, I've started this round with nothing to talk about, but I've learnt from the first 2 weeks, and I actually have written down a couple of news stories myself for us to discuss whilst we're waiting for our audience to make suggestions. This is an interactive show. Interact. Thank you. So anyway, my first story, which I thought we could discuss, is the Hand of God. I am, of course, referring to the sad death of Maradona. Are we not as upset in this country because of the Hand of God incident where he scored a goal against our football team in the World Cup finals and put Argentina ahead of us?
I don't think
personally, anybody gives a shit.
Yeah, I'm not a footballist.
No. Do you know what I was shocked at? I was shocked that he wasn't older than 60. It's like, Jesus, I thought he was like 60 so young.
I say alcohol and cocaine do many things. Preserve your youth ain't one of them.
Because he looked 60 like 20 years ago.
Mm.
So I thought it was much older. Even my dad was like, oh, just 60. Jesus Christ.
I think he's roughly the same age as Gary Lineker. If we just swap the cocaine for Walker's crisps.
Yeah, definitely.
Gary Lineker, 60. What are you doing to Gary Lineker? He's 60.
Yeah, I swear it is. I'll look this up.
I'm going to look it up for you. You just carry on digging your hole.
He can't be 60. Oh my God. That would just be wrong. He's still good looking.
Gary Lineker, born 30th of November 1960. He's 59 years old.
Shut the front door. He is not.
He is. They would be of a similar age because he was in the World Cup for England.
At the same time. In fact, he was probably on the pitch when Maradona scored his Hand of God
goal. He could be a granddad. Is he a granddad?
It's all right you saying it doesn't matter. But the thing which they showed on the BBC when they announced Maradona's death, just to highlight to everybody what an arsehole he was with that goal, was the Hand of God video over and over and over again.
You've lost me. When you started football, I just... yeah.
Did you think Gary Lineker was nearly 60?
Probably.
What? No way. That means that like a 60-year-old is quite fanciable. It's worrying.
Don't forget.
What, you fancied Gary Lineker?
No, as in he's not bad looking. Like he's aged. Oh no, I was going to say he's aged better than Carol Vorderman, but I just saw an advert of her today, and I was like, Jesus, she looks like she's 18. What's going on? It's weird.
Well, it's not as bad as Cher, who looks younger every time you see her.
Is she still alive?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
So
interesting.
Anyway,
I can't find out. I can't. You wouldn't think Roger was 27. Is that true, Rog?
Cheeky sod.
Has lockdown not been kind?
I am not 27.
I can't find out if Gary Lineker's got grandkids, but I do. I found out the amount of goals he played when he played for Leicester City. 95 apparently. So
anyway, we've had a story suggested from one of our regular viewers.
Sing Hosanna.
Can 2021 be any worse than 2020?
Great way of spelling 2020, Michael.
That's the way you'd write 2020 if it was vision.
I think Yes, it can. We mustn't lose faith. 2021 could be absolutely awful if we really make it. If we really try.
Yeah, if we have Christmas like the government are going to, then yes, we will have a bad 2021. But if people stay at home and don't visit family, then we will have a great 2021. I'll get off my soapbox.
I loved how you skillfully pictured those mid-sentence.
But just, is my internet working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Oh,
no, yeah. Oh, there we go. That was a definite glitch. There we go.
I can't hear you guys.
That was the first time we heard you say, "Is my internet working?" You glitched straight away afterwards. So, can you hear us?
I don't know. It's gone really glitchy.
All right.
Oh wait,
Everyone
no, I think
else is working.
Yeah, no, I think I'm back. Sorry, guys. Carry on. What was the last word?
Okay. Oh, we've got permission to carry on. So, anyway, well, 2021 may be better for internet.
Fingers crossed.
Yep.
Fingers crossed.
And hopefully, in terms of technical issues, this won't be the worst show. Well, this could be the worst show we've done in 2020.
On the flip side,
can I leave and it'd be better?
No. For many reasons, if you left, it would be bad, Danny. No, I think. I mean, seriously, 2021. I mean, they say that the vaccine's on the horizon, and they say they're estimating about Easter time by things getting back to normal. They did say that about September earlier on this year, so I'm not holding out too much hope. But just saying that once there is the all clear, and once everything has happened, I know that there's going to be a bit of strife with economically for a little while afterwards. But I've got this feeling that they will have this amazing sort of party atmosphere, this renaissance of live events and that sort of stuff. It'll be pretty full on. So I'm personally looking forward to that because I'm both at the same time bored and quite skint. So
yeah, I can't wait for concerts to happen again, proper concerts.
But that first one that you go back to and that first like proper gig that you'll have to yourself when you go back to will feel all the sweeter. So
I'm actually gonna be crying when
I've actually missed DJing at weddings. That's not like that. Yeah.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
I know everyone's like, oh, look down. But come on, think of the positives. You've had 3 comedians do podcasts like this. You've had Zoom meetings. Personally, I've met a range of different comedians from American, Taiwan, and things like that. So, yes, I'm sorry that we've lost all these people, but then thank you for getting to do things like this.
You're seeing the positives. I like that.
Beautifully put.
Yeah.
Beautifully put.
Yeah.
I think my friend Wayne is referring back to the Christmas dinner story. So he'll have to find more than 6 people that he likes. Or he's referring to 2021.
Oh, there we go. That's you're 21 sorted there, Wayne. You can have 6 friends.
Yeah, you can have more than 6 friends in 2021 if everyone gets vaccinated. They might be roaming zombies or that kind of thing, but if you believe some of the fake news.
I'd love that to happen.
What, roaming zombies?
Yeah, roaming zombies. But Al, who I gather's on the show next week, he called me not long after the first lockdown happened.
I predict a riot!
Did
Sorry,
you
I do
need to press
apologise.
that just then? There's better ways of telling me to shut up. Instead of just going, let's play Jingle Out while he's rabbiting on.
I quite like that one.
It's a riot. It's a
I was
good job you couldn't
thinking.
see my face during that happened because it looked like a cross between a bit affronted and having sucked a lemon. Like.
I just thought I'd carry the show on like this opening was.
Fine.
Grant was going to come on then because of that.
Fine. Yeah. That would have been an ending. Yeah. It's just like surprise, surprise. Here he is.
Hello.
Anyway, Alex, do
Jinx.
you want to finish what you were saying?
Maybe I don't want to now. No, I will do. No, when the first lockdown happened and there was the hysteria happening with the panic buying, Al, who never says anything not without his earnest voice on, went, "Do you know what I blame for all this?" No? Al, what do you blame? The really good quality zombie movies that we've had over the last 20 years. And that was his summing up of why there was panic buying, because we've had really good zombie movies and they're in everyone's heads.
Right.
Wow.
So,
I just hope people get the vaccine and they don't go, well, it might give me this and it might give me that. For God's sake, it save your life.
Are you going to be the one jabbing people?
Yeah, I'm good at jabbing.
Can you imagine how many holes you'd make?
Benny wading in with his Swiss cheese approach.
Look, come here.
I'll give you the bloody vaccine.
I just love to see people's faces if they walked in the room to be vaccinated and Benny stood there with a needle in his
I am unemployed, so if anyone wants me to help with the vaccine,
National vaccinator. Ideal job, Benny.
Great vision of you there with the needle, just saying, "Shake with me."
I can give you my agent's contact.
Yeah. I can give you both doses in one go.
Yes, definitely.
Wonderful. If it doesn't work the first time, it'll work the 20th time.
Definitely worth second.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I like it.
It's the time for the last round.
I predict a riot!
It's funny, we predicted you were going to play that.
I know.
That sounded like Katie Brown, didn't it?
It did sound like Katie Brown.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
very good reason for that.
Did she do it?
Yes, she did.
Yes.
Mhm.
You see, I've spent lots of money on my voiceovers and got people to do them during the
All
show.
right. Some of us can't afford people.
Neither can
Trust
I.
me, Benny. Neither can he.
Oh, right.
It's all been gratis.
Right. Which
So
okay.
I would pay all the comedians on here, providing people actually leave us tips on the PayPal, which is paypal.me/Roger Poulter.
I'd pay
Price of a cup of
more,
coffee will keep this show going for months.
The price of a coffee shop will get him a better computer.
So it's I'm blaming StreamYard. I think I've been having StreamYard problems today.
Well, I agree with you on that one, because, yes.
Either that or blame Windows, because Windows has been doing updates.
Oh, yeah, Windows is dicks. Yeah, blame Windows.
Yeah.
Roger's blamed every man and his dog, but not himself.
I blame dogs. Yeah, blame all the dogs.
Look, I did all the
It was
IT
first
tricks at
review.
the start of the show. I restarted the machine. That's why I vanished.
Turned it on and off again.
Turned it on and off again.
Did you kick it?
I'd nearly threw that at the bloody window the day I was meant to stream.
Roger, I've got my old computer somewhere if you want it.
Yeah, but
Sinclair.
I believe IT is spelt with a silent SH.
Shit.
Now, if I did give out points, I'll give a point to Benny there, but I don't give out points on this show because they mean
Shit.
fuck all.
No, no,
No,
no, wrong one, Benny. We've got to get this right between the four of us before this show finishes.
My days.
Anyway, we're in the round. I predict a ride. I want each of you to give me
Good try,
a
Benny. Good try.
prediction. I want each of you to give me a prediction of what 2021 holds. So we'll go to Alex first for your prediction. It can be someone dying, although it can't be someone who's been mentioned already on this show. We already have a Blue Suede News Deadpool going on, but it can be something happening, and we'll see over the next 12 months how good our predictions are. We are not very good at predicting lottery numbers.
Having said that, so last week at this point, I was watching and I asked the panel to predict tomorrow night's lottery numbers, which they did, and I took the numbers and then I bought $5 worth of tickets from like the main draw and the same numbers on Thunderball.
I didn't check the Thunderball ones.
And Thunderball, I won £10.
Well, why didn't you put a £5 on the PayPal.me?
So my predictions for next year. Right, the death list. Has anyone had David Attenborough?
No.
Because I think that will be sort of like the climax of 2020-21, the beginning bit being awful. So the unimaginable has happened this year. So when that happens, wow, Ted really loves David Attenborough and took offence to that. Yeah.
I've that internet dropped out.
50-50. So I think that'll be the crowning glory. I don't want it to happen, but I've got a feeling it might. So that for one, I think that every festival will continue to be cancelled till the summer. So I think.
Welcome back to.
I thought he took a massive offence to me saying David Attenborough's going to die.
I was really sad when he said that, but no,
I don't want it to happen. But I just think with everything else is awful that's happened, I think early doors.
Well, that's your prediction. I'm only accepting one prediction per comic nowadays.
Okay.
Let's go to Tej.
Was that shut up?
Normally, when he wants me to shut up, he just plays the jingle for the next round. But we're at the end of the show, so.
So, do the predictions have to be people dying?
No, it can be predictions of things happening. We've had predictions of a general election. USA will hold their hands up to lying about the moon landings. There's going to be a brand new political party, and Donald Trump is going to go to prison.
Oh, I'd like to see that last one happen.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Would he be in a really nice prison? I think something's going to happen with the Queen.
Right, we've already got her on the Deadpool, so it can't be her dying.
Okay, what about her zombie husband?
He's already on the Deadpool as well.
Is he? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, come back to me. Go to Benny and I'll think of something.
Although you could have him dying in a car crash.
I'm surprised he's still allowed to bloody drive. Amazing.
He's not on the public roads. He's allowed to drive on state roads.
So it's like as big as a city then. Go on, you go, Benny.
I'll go Benny first, and then okay, Benny.
I don't know. I predict. I had a good one. Now I forgot. I don't know. I predict we will go go in another lockdown till February.
Okay. So Benny will be locked down until February. That's fine.
Good.
Can you hear that tapping? Tapping.
I know. I think that's a safe bet because I think we will be in a lockdown until March.
I hope not. Leicester Comedy Festival will be cancelled then.
I know, but
yeah,
I've said that because I forgot to fill in the application form.
My venues.
You can still do it now.
The venue that I've been with the last couple of years are saying that they're not accepting anything because they just don't know.
Right.
You're not too late. Yeah, you can keep applying.
All right, I will get one.
Oh,
okay.
An additional one would be that festivals that do happen won't have anything printed. It'll all just be online because they wouldn't want to commit to anything.
Yeah. Anyway, Tej, any predictions?
I want to predict something positive for comedy. So something like maybe we have a show at the Edinburgh Fringe, even if it's online.
Yes.
Or do you want a show? Who has a show? Do you have a show to the Edinburgh Fringe?
Yeah, at least one of us. Come on, guys.
Will it be me? I win.
There's a stronger chance that that'll be over August. That normality should be about by then, or some sort of like semblance of it.
We will.
Everyone might have been vaccinated by then.
We could all share a flat in Edinburgh.
Rock and roll.
This way, there'll be a lot of babies born for next Christmas.
Your confidence
I'm
in
just
me.
thinking of linking one to the other there.
Benny has a lot of confidence in me.
Babies don't take 12 months in the womb.
I fell asleep and woke up. Sorry. Yeah, but I'm hoping. Yeah, shut up, man.
They will do with Benny because he's part elephant.
That's 2 years.
And I'm not saying which part.
It's got weird really quickly.
It did, didn't it?
Anyway,
really weird.
On that note, we are past 10 o'clock and therefore at the end of the show. So I'd like to thank our comedians, Alex Leam, Tej, and Benny Shakes. So I'll come to each one of you in turn to do any plugging you want to do. So Alex Leam, do you want to plug anything?
Thanks, Roger. As a matter of fact, I do. So I have a show that is on Sunday nights at 8:30 called Awkward Question Time. So it's where I take a panel of comedians and subject them to an hour of awkward and stupid questions. And if you thought this got weird, you've seen nothing. It gets even weirder there. Also, Monday nights, sporadically, because we're still bedding it in, me, Graham Whistler, and Jenny Hart do the £1 Million Race. And on Wednesday nights, I produce Graham Whistler's show, Booze at 10.
Right. Well, just before that, I mean, it's strange that we had a prediction about the Leicester Comedy Festival, because I remember the last Leicester Comedy Festival we were at.
I don't, and I was there.
So, actually, it's probably the one before, actually, where this happened.
2019.
But I've actually done a recreation of one of my experiences at Leicester Comedy Festival. Would you like to see it?
Do I have a choice?
No.
I thought not. My name is Alex Leam, and that's why I drink. Yeah, anyway. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I've animated you, Alex.
That
I'm not going to sleep tonight now I've seen that.
was very artistic.
Can you animate me shaking?
I could
Do you order stuff that you don't want on those screens, Benny?
I can't read, so them machines they don't like disabled people.
That's not very fair.
Benny, they don't like drunken people either.
That's why they don't like me, because apparently I talk like a drunken person.
I had to help Alex use a touch screen in Leicester once.
Well, he does need help.
That's better. Say what you like now.
Quick, say things about Alex.
Just wave when you've finished. I'll put them back on.
Let's not wave. So, no. Anyway, Tej, do you want to plug anything?
Yes, it's the Leicester Comedy Festival in February, and I have a show with 2 other comedians. It's at the Cookie on Valentine's Day. There are tickets online, so you can be there. But if it doesn't go ahead, I'm hoping it still does go ahead online. So it's going to be live streamed as well. 4 p.m.
Okay.
Valentine's Day. Come and watch.
Sounds great. And Benny. Now, just before you start, Benny, I will say Benny does a brilliant show called Benny Shakes Things Up that's on before my show on a Friday night. So if you're not doing anything at 8 o'clock, tune in to Benny Shakes Things Up.
Yes.
Over to Benny.
Also, breaking news, if you want to see me do a 20-minute set on Zoom, you can go to the Laugh Able website and book tickets for the 18th of December. It will be my very first headline gig. So, yay!
Wow. Awesome.
First of many. First of many.
That sounds fantastic. I would book tickets, but I'm sure I've got something in the diary that night. Let's because
You better
I've
have,
got to
otherwise
say-
that sounds like the lamest excuse now.
No,
It is
I could be in Chester that night. Right, it's in tier 2, and therefore gigs can still go ahead in Chester. So there's a chance I'll be in Chester that night. But the one thing I'll say to people who are watching this show, if you want to see 20 minutes of really funny stand-up, go and see Benny on that Laughable.
Yeah.
It'll be superb.
Yeah.
Laugh Able.
Laugh-able. So
Where's it with you and surnames?
It is Laugh Able. Yeah, Laugh Able. Yeah.
I'm just crap with surnames. I'm going to stop using surnames. So anyway, thank you to all 3 of you for being on my show. Let's just go to the comments just before we end the stream and see if we've got any. We've got a prediction from one of our regulars, who predicts Charles will become king in May 2021. So,
That sounds like he's got insider info.
I know.
Like
So,
the Queen's already died, but she's filmed like 6 months worth of TV before she went.
She hasn't
so
been attending many public engagements, has she?
Do you think the Christmas Day speech will be a bit like that hologram that Kanye West got for his missus?
Or
Just
maybe one
appear.
of those online videos people are doing now in prior to their death, saying, if you're seeing this video, it means I've died.
Oh, that'll be one hell of a twist for the Queen's Christmas Day speech.
I know. People won't see that coming,
If you're
will
watching this, one is dead.
That's the best impersonation. Can you do your whole show like in that voice, Alex?
All right. It's a date.
I'll watch that one.
I want
Nice.
to
Oh, actually, the Christmas special of Awkward Question Time will have Queen Elizabeth on.
Beautiful.
Well, it's likely I'll be doing a Christmas special of this show, and I may have Queen Elizabeth on as well.
That little hussy gets everywhere.
I know.
My last podcast is can't remember. So, hey.
So, but my Christmas special show may be a pre-recorded one because I'm pretty sure I'm busy on that Friday.
Roger's just showing off about his social life now.
No.
I have things to do. So anyway, Michael, City Old Timer, who I know as Michael Griffiths as well, says good night, Bart.
Bart.
Good night.
Good night, Michael. I assume it's anyway. So that's been I nearly said Alex's show name there for whatever reason. That's been Roger's Blue Suede News. I'd like to thank my guests, and we will see you next week.